Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to my Monday night whip and chat. So, I have made it to square 11 and 12. Yes, I'm way behind. Here I thought I was going to do a square a day. Yeah, that didn't happen. But I do work on it every day. So, that's what we're going to do. Oh, excuse me. It's a little after 8 p.m. here. Had some stuff come up, so I'm a little late getting this started, but that's okay. I'm just going to do some yawning, that's all. These mornings of working and getting up are just killing me, but that's okay. We'll get through it. So how's everybody? Are you getting ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? If you could see the rest of my room beyond this little square here, you'd see that I'm a hot mess. I've been wrapping presents. I always put that off to the very end, which is crazy because when I was younger, I loved wrapping presents. I wrapped my mom's presents. I wrapped my mother-in-law's presents. I wrapped my gifts. I wrapped anybody that needed help. I went and wrapped their gifts. Now, not so much. I don't like it. So I always put it off till the end, and then, you know, you got a ton of stuff. So I have wrapping paper. I have presents sitting out, all ready to be wrapped. I'm about half done. So that's not bad. So, you know. But I am super excited for Christmas. I can't wait. I love Christmas. Just the whole thing. Of course, I've said that 150 times. So this week I have to work Monday through Thursday. Get Christmas off. So I just get a 3-day weekend, which I will take, because I will take every day they want to give me off. So Christmas Day, we're just going to hang out with the family. We might go and drive over to my mom's house and stand outside and wave at her, since this is the first Christmas that she won't have us all there. And we won't get to be there, so we'll probably do that and then just come back and hang out. And then Saturday, my son and his fiance and my daughter and grandkids and stuff are coming over to this house, and we're all going to hang out for the day and do who knows what. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't seen my son since a year ago last April. I usually go and visit him, but with COVID and not working, I didn't get to go. So I am super excited to see him and his new fiance. They got engaged. I got to watch. She is a ghost hunter. And every year they go to, I don't know, I think it's a castle or something somewhere. And so he arranged with the owner, or I don't know, the producer, or whoever does the show, to get her on top of this castle and go live, and he proposed. So we all got to watch it. It was so awesome because she was not expecting it, obviously, because she was 4 hours from home. So it was really cool, and it's on video, so they have it forever. So it was so fun, and I just love her. She's so much fun. So get to spend the day with them, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. So let's see, anything else coming up? Not really. Probably we'll spend New Year's Eve here with my 2 daughters and all my grandkids. And it's so funny because the grandkids are like, oh, we're going to stay up all night. And yeah, all of us are usually asleep before midnight. Me, I've seen the ball drop, a lot. So although this year it's going to be kind of interesting because Times Square is not going to be full of people. So that's kind of curious to see what they do there. I'm telling you, I'll be so glad when COVID's over. I just hope life goes back to normal. So many people are so used to doing this new thing and distancing and not touching and not talking, and I don't know. I'm kind of worried about how our society is going to be even when we do go back. But I'm going to go back to being me, which is a hugger and all that stuff. So, but I'm really worried that our society will just take advantage of this to make us more social inept than we already are. So we'll see. But it'll still be good to have it back to where we can be that way. So we'll see how that goes. But I just worry about how our kids are going to be if this stays like this and, you know, becomes a way of life to them. What their social aptitude will be if at this young age we're having to not teach them how to be social and proper and public and things like that. So that worries me, but that's just probably the old lady in me. But I worry about those things. So we'll see. So what else do I got? I haven't really had anything exciting happen. Been getting a lot of crafts done, which is, you know, a great thing. Although I'm really sad because I'm making a sweater with some yarn that I think I got in a mystery box that I bought from Crystal at Bag O' Day. And I got 2 big cakes of it, which, according to the creator of the pattern, was enough to make the pattern. And I figured I'd need more because she's a little tiny thing and I am not. So I thought, well, I'll just order more once I get going and see how much I'm going to need. So I need 1 more cake. And the only place you can get latte cakes is at Michael's. And they don't have my color even listed on the website, yet alone in stock. So now I'm going to have to put out a call to all my yarny friends to see if anybody's got it in their stash and are willing to sell it. Then if that's not going to happen, then I have to go to eBay and probably pay double the price, or I don't know, make the sleeves, because I just need it for the edging in the sleeves. So I don't know if it would look okay with, I'm doing it in it's called Gray Velvet, and it's kind of like a slate gray. So I don't know if I did the sleeves in a light gray or a darker gray, or see if I could find like a slate blue. I don't know. I don't know how that would look, but we may have to find out because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my latte cake, which is just grr. Because Yarn Inspirations still has it listed as a color that they create. But Yarn Inspirations does not sell it. It's exclusive to Michael's. So you have to buy it from Michael's. So I'm not sure what that's all about. That's kind of crazy. If you make it, you should be able to sell it. But I don't know. They don't. So I have that little yarny mess to worry about. But I'm here to tell you, back to diamond painting stuff. DAC did a new release, and there was, I showed last week, if you watched, I showed you a picture of the cute dragon in the library sitting in his chair. Well, they have another one of dragons in another kind of library, and I got a notice that this was coming out in the sneak peek. So you better believe I was on that. It released at, I don't know, 12:30 Eastern. And by 12:31 Eastern, it was in my cart. By 12:32 Eastern, it was mine. So I am so excited. So, the problem I have now, though, is I now have 3 that I want to work on when I'm done with this lovely. I want to work on the lighthouse. If you missed that video, I have a lighthouse that is probably 5 foot tall and 3 foot wide. I have a seashore picture that I'm about half done with. That is probably 3 foot by, I don't know, 2 foot. It's pretty big. twice the size of this one. And then now I'm going to have this dragon, and then I've got to notify, or a thing set up to get notified when my other dragon comes back in stock. So many diamond paintings, so little time. Not to mention, you know, that I try to knit, crochet, cross stitch in there also. It's a rough life I lead. Oh yeah, and then throwing work in there. But, you know, gotta have a way to buy all my stuff. So yeah, so that was fun. So I gotta tell you guys this story. It was hilarious. And since I know my grandkids aren't old enough to watch my videos, they won't watch this. So we got a call from Santa. I went and I bought him an elf on the shelf. So we had to get the elf's magic from Santa. So Santa calls Saturday, and my granddaughter, Elf, that you see if you watch my Vlogmases, is sitting in stunned shock while Santa's trying to talk to her. My grandson, Elf, that you see, is hopping around the house super, super excited. Just like losing it. My granddaughter is just sitting there in shock. Well, because she's the oldest, he talks to her first. And she, you know, if you've watched my Vlogmases, she does not talk loud enough for people to hear. Well, she's talking even quieter to Santa. And he sits and tries to talk to her and get her to talk to him for probably a good solid 5 minutes. And she's just giving the bare minimum because she's in so much shock. So then he turns the conversation over to my grandson. And as soon as he asks to speak to Liam, Peyton gets up and runs over to me and says, "Oh my God, I'm sweating." She was so nervous. It was so funny. We were laughing so hard that Santa couldn't hardly talk to Liam. It was hilarious. So he totally took her by surprise. So the first night the elf came, and he flew here on a paper airplane and crashed into the curtain above the patio doors. So he had to hang there all day. And then last night he came, and the little minion toys tied him up to a Lego table and held him hostage. So we have to rescue him tonight so he can fly back to Santa. So yeah, I think the adults are having as much fun with the elf as the kids. For this year anyways. We'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, it's pretty fun. So there's that. So what are you guys working on? Do you have your Christmas stuff done? Are you panicking to finish up? How's all that going for you? I, for the first time in my crafting life, I'm done way ahead of time. Of course, the fact that I had 9 months of unemployment contributed to that quite a bit. Do you guys like my ruler? Let's see if I can get it in here. It's a bracelet, and it's a ruler. So I will never be without a ruler when I'm crafting again, as long as I remember to put it on every day. So I thought that was pretty fun. Yeah, so that's our Santa fun right now. Totally lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I'd like to hear in the comments how you're doing on your Christmas projects, if they're done, if you're in the stressful countdown, how all that's going. Yeah, so I've started just doing fun stuff, whatever I want to do. I've almost got my second Among Us doll done, which will be 2 out of 4. My daughter wants a scarf, so she came down and picked out her yarn, so now I have to find a pattern that I want to make with it. And yeah, I got sweaters I want to do, socks I want to do, so it's going to be so much fun. And I got yarn ordered for my 2 of my 3 cross stitch projects that I want to do. I know I'm talking about everything but diamond painting, but you know, I do everything, so you can watch me diamond paint while I talk about other stuff. So yeah, so I'm anxious to start those. I haven't done a big cross stitch project in years, so I'm really excited. I've got 3 that I bought that are ginormous, and I've ordered hand-dyed cloth for 2 of them, and I think I might just use off-white linen for the 3rd one. I'm not sure. So I'm pretty excited to get that, because I'm going to have one of the pieces I'm doing is called the Pandemic, and it's ginormous. It's probably as big as this diamond painting, and it's all in one color. So once I decide what color I want to do, then I have to order it, because I need, like, I don't know how many yards, but a lot. Probably more than I can walk into Hobby Lobby and buy. So we'll have to see how that goes. I know I've been watching other people, and they started out with like 27 skeins of thread, and I don't know that Hobby Lobby might have that many in stock. I don't know. So yeah, that'll be fun. I can't wait to start that. Can't wait to get on my every other week off shift, so then I will have every other week to craft all day, and you bet your bottom dollar that I will, because I like to do that. So I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about other than the fact that last week's winner did not contact me. I did my very best to reach out. I posted it in my video. I commented on her comment, and I got nothing. So tonight I will be drawing another winner for that one, and then I will be drawing tonight's winner. So we will get to that right now. First one I'm going to do, oh sorry guys, the first one I'm going to do is going to be a redraw for the, let's see if I can get this shadow out of here. Nope, because that is the overhead light. So let's see if I do it this way, if that helps. Okay, that might work. Yep, that'll work. Okay, let's get it over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is the redraw for last week. And I just gave you guys my password to my thing. So don't come to my house and steal my password or steal my tablet. So, okay. All right. So I have put in 2 weeks ago's URL, filter duplicates, and we had 35 comments. Okay. So this one, oops, where did it go? There we go. And this week's prize is going to be the same as last week's. I'll show you what last week's was, because this is the exact one that will be going out again. So you have the blue sticky tray. You have the bag of sparklers. Look at that sparkle. Woo. A little piece of blue tack for your diamond pen. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody asked me about the wax. What you use the wax for. So I want to show that really quick. So in your pens, see if I can get this to show. Let me get an empty pen. Here we go. When you get your pen, it's going to show an empty slot. Which, let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Like that. Nothing in it. Okay. So what you do is you put the blue wax, the pink wax, whatever kind of wax you're using in the pen. and I will show you on my blue one how to do it. So I'm going to show you with the pink wax because that's easier to do with a brand new pen. So what you do is, I always just put my wax in the lid of my thing that I hold. You take your pen and you just push it in there till it's gone all the way through and pull it out. And then you've got your tip is full of wax. So then when you got your tray and you just put your tip down on it, it sticks to that wax in the pen. Get it to hold. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Come on. There we go. So then you just set it on your painting, and the stickiness of the bottom of the glue is stickier than the wax in the pen, so the diamond sticks. So the problem that you have is this wax comes out of the pens, depending on what kind of wax you use, very quickly. So this pink wax is pretty good, but I find that I have to replace it quite often. Now this blue tack, I find, lasts for at least a couple hours. And I'm going to show you guys how I put this in a, let me find my container. In a pen, okay? Because this is a little different. So you want this on a hard surface, okay? And then you're going to take your pen and you're going to just push it down as hard as you can. And then I always slide it away. So I always do it right on the edge because you're going to get it. It's going to do this, okay? Get my pen to get this to focus. There. So then I just take my finger and I roll it around on my finger like this to get it in. It's wanting to focus on the, there. I just kind of roll it around and push it in until I've got it good and in there. And then I just take off the sides. Okay. So then you've got your pen. Come on. There. Full of wax. Now, this will kind of slowly pull out. So every once in a while, I'll get a lot around my edge. And I'll just roll it again and stick it back up in there. And there you go. So, quick lesson on that. Okay, oops. All right, so we're going to draw for the blue back right now. So here we go. There we go. GMR. And she wrote, "It took me a long time before I was up for the challenge of multi-placing. Congratulations on the new job. I hope it works out for you." Thank you, GM. Yes, it is working out for me great. And she was referencing 2 weeks ago, I was learning to multi-place for the first time in a year. So that was really cool. All right. So give me just a minute. I am going to write her down so that I don't forget. Sorry, guys, wasn't as prepared as I thought. Okay, so GMR. Okay, now I'm going to get the URL for last week's video and draw another winner. I love drawing winners and giving stuff away. It's so much fun. All right. And let's see. Videos. So considering I did not have a trainer, I actually learned a lot. I learned a lot of the system, how
there we go.
it works, things like that. So that was really great.
Copy link. Close that.
Okay. And then We'll bring the YouTube comment picker back up. Okay, I'll get this where you guys can see it again. Okay, so I've put last week's URL in there. Filter duplicates. Oops, I don't want to do that. Okay. And let's see how many comments we have this week. 29. So your odds of winning just got better. All right. Now this one is for the same kit with the black sticky tray. And this one is going to go to, keep your fingers crossed, Charlene's Crochet Corner. Yay! Her comment said, what a gorgeous painting. I so want to try this craft. Well, Charlene, I am going to send you a get started kit so you can just get a little cute little painting. So, all right, guys. Charlene and GMR, I need you guys to send your mailing address to my email address, which will be in the comments below. As soon as you send me that emailing address, or I'm sorry, your mailing address, I will get those prizes sent out to you. So until next week, guys, which will be after Christmas. So I hope you all have a fabulous Christmas, even if it isn't with all the people you're supposed to be with. Still keep them in your heart. Remember what we're all about, and enjoy yourself. God bless. Wear your masks. I love you, and I'll talk to you next week.